All right. Thanks, Clayton. Hillary Clinton told to get out of the presidential race by her own party members. Senator Patrick Leahy even suggested that she can't win. So, can the Democrats force Clinton's hand? Let's ask Jeff Durfur and Patrick Gavin of the Washington Examiner. Thanks, guys, for being with us. Patrick, we'll start with you. What do you think about Leahy's comments? What's your reaction?
Well, I think it's sort of inevitable the closer we get to the actual conclusion of this race, and also as the campaign gets more and more bitter. This is obviously not going to help the Democrats, as, you know, Senator John McCain is just sitting pretty, letting them sort of destroy themselves. I also don't think it's necessarily inappropriate, and here's why. A lot of Obama supporters and a lot of Democrats generally think that it's sort of, you know, speak of the audacity of hope, a lot of them think it's pretty audacious that Clinton's staying in this, namely just because the math, while not impossible, is very difficult for her to achieve. So I think from their vantage point, it's not unfair if they're just going to be audacious right back, saying if you're going to stretch this out because you refuse to quit, you know, we're going to do our part and say, for the sake of the party, it's time for you to drop out. And so I think we're going to see a battle of the wills here. Will more Democrats ask for her to call out, and will she heed their call? I doubt it. But I think that Senator Leahy and others are going to increasingly call for her to pay attention to the math.
Thanks, Patrick. I want to get Jeff in here for a minute. Last night, Newt Gingrich was saying that this race is not over, that every supporter or every candidate could have supporters that come out in it and say the other guy needs to drop out. What's your opinion there, Jeff?
He's right. I mean, if there's one thing that's true about the Clintons, it's that they keep their own counsel. And in this case, I think they've got a cause. Barack Obama also probably can't get to the convention with a majority just based on the pledged delegates. He also needs some superdelegates. So the math isn't totally favorable for him either, even though it's a little better than Senator Clinton. And as you just pointed out in the earlier segment, the polls are still relatively even. It's a couple points either way. So Senator Clinton still has a good case to stay in this thing and maybe pick up another couple of wins.
Well, guys, do you mind staying with us? We just saw some video of him on The View yesterday. We want to talk about that. We want to talk about McCain and who he might have as his VP. So stay with us.
Sure.
And you at home, we'll be right back.